and still be kind to them. Like, being kind is free. Being kind is free, right? And I'm not saying I'm perfect with this. There's some times where I do get emotionally connected when somebody's coming at me. I'm still a human. I'm not no robot, right? But at the end of the day, you gotta realize that that's what they want out of you. They want a reaction out of you. They want you to be riled up. They want you to, they want a reason to not like you even more. So, and that's exactly what they're looking for. So I don't give them any mind. Just don't give them any mind. You comment under my stuff, I'm not gonna respond to you. I'm not gonna respond to you. You comment hate on my stuff, I'm not gonna respond to you. You say hateful things about me, I'm not gonna respond to you. Because I do not, the thing is, you have to also think about what you intertwine with and what you give your energy to. Why would you give energy to something that is hateful and negative, right? So for me, that's personally what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna entertain, I'm not going to um, just engage with that. Like, if you hate, you're gonna hate, right? But you're still watching, so, and the block button's free. So if you want to hate, then that is that. In terms of um, not giving them any mind, that's what I would say. So if you do get hate and you are thinking about hate, I would just not give them any mind. Potatoes get a potato. Bruh. But no, like, people are just gonna hate, and that's okay. You just have to go in. So if it is a fear, y'all, I just want to let you know. Mostly, if you're going on TikTok, you are going to get hate. Like, let's just like put that aside and let's just give you that, right? The thing is, people try to, like, oh, I'm just not gonna do it. When in actuality, you can just face your fears. You can just freaking face your fears and use your fears for power, right? Because at the end of the day, you could say, hey, what is the worst that can happen from me getting a hate comment? What is, how can I repair in the process of me getting a hate comment? Like, it's not that bad. It's simply words on a screen. If you get emotionally connected to words on a screen, that is what's going to be on your downfall. That's what's going to be your downfall. And at the end of the day, when you know who you are as a person and you're confident in who you are as a person, um, then you do not have to explain yourself. You do not have to explain yourself. You can just go ahead and be yourself. And that's why I think people should be more authentic on social media. Like, literally, just show your life, show yourself, show your personality. If people don't like it, then they're not for you. But that's okay, right? A lot of people go on social media to appease the audience. In actuality, you should just go be you, because that is something you can do long term. Let's be so freaking honest. Would you rather put up a front to make others happy, or would you rather be yourself and be authentic? So not only the people gravitate to you, but the right people gravitate to you, right? I would rather tell everything. I would rather show my personality, tell everyone what they need to know, so that they can have an opinion of me. The thing about I see mostly in women, sometimes we have people pleasing tendencies, right? Where you're like, oh my gosh, we want to appease to this person, that person, this person. But in actuality, if you are on social media, you should be polarizing. It's the polarizing people on social media that attract me most. What the heck is polarizing? It's either this or it's either that. It's not anything in between, right? You either like this or you either like that. But a lot of people are like in between, trying to play a dance, not really show who they are, not be clear on who they are, and they attract they attract people that aren't really like that loyal to you. And that's what I would say, is be polarizing. If you have an opinion about something, say it. If you don't have an opinion about something, say it. Like, that's the thing. The reason why we also, like, I would say in our lives kind of like popped off is because we were polarizing, and we were like, we are in a poly relationship and we think it is a good idea for people to consider, right? We were like, oh my gosh, we didn't come into it scared and be like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I should do this, I don't know. No, you gotta be polarizing. If you have beliefs, be firm in your beliefs, and educate on those beliefs and inspire people on those beliefs. Just be yourself, and you will attract the right people. Because I would rather have 5 people that are riding for me, that agree with me, that are, they support me, than 500 people and none of them do any of that. Like, why would I want that? Like, that's not what you want. People think it's a numbers game when in actuality, it's an authenticity game, because everybody's looking for authenticity on social media. So just show them that, and don't be scared to show that. And yeah, I mean, I have a weird personality. I have a quirky personality. I'm kind of weird, to say the least. I'm kind of whatever people say about me. I act different. Period. Okay. But it's not like I'm gonna hold myself back because other people find that annoying. But you're still watching, right? So it doesn't really matter when it comes to that. Okay. So that is the first step. If you're like you actually fear hate, I would say don't give them any mind or thrive. Don't give them any mind or I thrive, right? So when you get hate and you think about hate, just literally tell yourself, I won't pay them any mind and I will thrive. And the thriving part is a very crucial part, because a lot of people do not want to see haters, people that don't like you, they don't want to see you thrive. The only reason why they're there is because they're like looking at your downfall, or they're looking at a certain downfall of your life, right? So the only like success is the best revenge. Like we hear that all the time, but it truly is. If you focus more time on not the hate, but more of like the plans you have to help people, then you wouldn't care about this stuff. Keisha said, but the mission you guys are talking about can be done with friends, family, and business partner. Exactly what we're doing. I agree with you. But yeah, that's what I would say, guys. Is just don't give them any mind, and also work on thriving. Just work on thriving. Spend a lot of your brain power for something else. That's what I would just say. And creating and getting on that free content mini course, y'all. I made a free content mini course for you guys because I have been on social media since I was like very young, and by young I mean like I used to make fan pages at 12 years old about Pretty Little Liars and Ariana Grande and musically people. Like that's what I used to make content about. Like I used to make edits, and I just was always into the arts. So I personally love that. I used to make fan pages too, LMAO. I swear that really did exercise my skills as a youngin'. Not even gonna lie. Like I learned so much about digital marketing. I learned so much about like what people want to see. I studied it, how to design, what is attractive, all of that stuff. But yeah, I would say that is that. Now, online branding and content creation is a huge thing that can just change your life, I would say. You just have to what the thing is, people have all the wrong information. People have all the wrong information. You kind of have to uncondition yourself to condition yourself again to like success, because we have been conditioned by, it's not even a bad thing, but we have been conditioned by like school, our parents, society to think a certain way and be like, hey, I can only make like at most 6 figures a year, when in actuality, like we all have the possibility to make multi-million dollars a year. Like, I don't know if you've ever heard my king say this, but there's literally enough money in the world for each person, even newborn babies, to have $500 million a year. There's literally enough money to go around. It's not about not like there's not enough money to go around. It's about people collecting money, because at the end of the day we don't make money, y'all, we just collect it. And there's this quote that goes around when in the wealth community, I would say, in people that are building their wealth, that if all of the money was taken out of like rich people's hands, they would get it all back again, and wealthy people, they would all get it back again. And why is that? It's because of their skill set. It's because of the value they offer to society. And that's why people are like, why don't you have a luxury this, a luxury that, a luxury that? It's because the thing is, guys, those are materialistic things. I'm not saying I'm never gonna get them. I'm not saying there's anything bad about it if you have it. I'm just saying that the most valuable thing you're ever gonna have in life is the skill. is skill, because guess what? No one can take that away from you. It is compounding, meaning that your skill is going to get better and better and better, and when your skills get better and better and better, you know, can provide more and more value, and more value only means that you're making more money in the marketplace, right? But it doesn't matter how valuable you are. If people don't know you, people can't flow you. That's what my Kingway says. If people don't know you, people can't flow you. So get people to know you. Get people to know you. And you're probably talking about, Olivia, what are you talking about? Flow you, flow you, flow you. I'm talking about money. People can't flow you money. People can't flow you attention. People can't flow you anything. People can't flow you likes, comments if people don't know you. It doesn't matter how huge your skill set is. We're in 2023, and guess what? Billboards don't work anymore. No one's looking at magazines. No one's really looking at the newspaper like that. Attention is on the phone. So that's why I press on content creation and on building your online brand so much. It's because attention is the new oil. Attention is what's going to literally build people and also build people's brand. So work on that. Like, literally just work on it. It's an asset. Always have, like, having a brand is always going to be an asset, regardless of who you are, because you're going to get better at the skill. And if you're like, how do I get better at the skill? DM freaking content to my Instagram, Olivia Appleberry. Get a free mini course and learn everything in there, apply it, and I promise you, you will do really well on social media. Even go viral if you want. Shoot. But in there, I tell you exactly what each platform likes. I tell you exactly how you can edit. I tell you exactly how you guys can make videos optimized for virality. I tell you exactly how to make your captions optimized. I tell you exactly how to make your videos look so good. Like, I tell you guys so many things in there. You guys can learn it, apply it, and you'll be Gucci. But it's not just about like knowing stuff. It's also about actually applying it, right? Because knowledge is not power, but applied knowledge is very much power. Sometimes keeping up with social media is tiring. How do you stay motivated? Okay, very simple. Very simple, okay? So in terms of staying motivated on content, batch create. And you're probably asking, what the heck is batch creation? People get tired of it because sometimes that's just not the best way to do it. People think that they should maybe film every day and edit every day and post every day. It's like, no, you can actually take 2 days of your month, if you have 2 free days of your month, and make content for the whole month. You can do that if you wanted to. Like, there is ways to do that. And actually, I teach you guys how to do that in my mini course. You can literally plan for a month, and I teach you exactly how you can do that. So all you gotta do, like I said, is DM the word content on Instagram for that free content mini course, and you guys can go through it, and you guys can see exactly how to do that. But imagine this: you spend 2 days on content, and then those 2 days you film content, edit, and then all you have to do is get ready to post. How can you not be motivated to press a button? I mean, you know what I mean? So it's not that we rise to the level of our goals, we actually fall to the weakness of our systems, and that's exactly why people fall on their social media game, is because they don't have a system to actually be consistent. So if you had a system that guaranteed you would post, which batching would help you with that, because it basically guarantees you will post. If you have everything ready, everything there in your drafts, and all you have to do is hit the button post, you're basically guaranteeing your results there. Bruh. Y'all, we're asking questions about marketing and all that stuff, okay? So, somebody said, so are you focusing more on content creation versus 2 cents? No, I'm working on other projects that will help you with 2 cents. There are apps where you can schedule posts, exactly. And actually, in my course, I teach you I show you what recommended platforms that I have, and actually like when you should switch over to scheduled posts. Because I feel like you shouldn't start with scheduled posts. You can do that, but I think like at least start like manually posting content like for a week straight, so you know what it's like to actually have an optimized post. Um, but that's what I would say. Guys, what's the best time to post? Oh, in the course I talk about that as well. If you're wanting to step up your social media game, you want to get to that next level, you want to get more eyes on yourself, you want to get more eyes on your business or your brand, and you just want to you want people to know you so they can flow you. You know what I mean? You want to build a community. I don't care what your goal is. If you want to build a community, you want to educate people, inspire people, entertain people, if you want to sell something, if you want to offer your services, you can do that all on social media. It don't matter. That course is for all the people I just listed. So what I said in the course, all you have to do is DM the word content on Instagram, Olivia Appleberry. But when is the best time to post? The best time to post is, I wouldn't think about it too much. I wouldn't think about it too much. I wouldn't overthink it. I literally said it in there. I would not overthink the best times to post. What I would do is that I would experiment different times to post, because a lot of people try to like, do these tips and tricks when in actuality everyone is different. Everyone is different. So for me to say like, hey, you should post on this time and you should post on this time, algorithms are gonna change. Your audience might change a little bit. Like, I can't tell you a time and like say it's guaranteed. So why not have something that's like kind of like strict and straight, and is something that's principle based and not really like algorithm based, because algorithms change all the time. So with that being said, I would say you should experiment. I say that through the whole course, that you should be experimenting. This is mostly in the beginning. It should be experimentation phase. You should be experimenting in the lab. Just like every time you get into the TikTok app to create or CapCut or whatever, you should be acting like you're in the lab, because you are in the lab. You're not an expert. You're not anything. You don't have any data. You don't have anything to like actually get, oh, this works and this does not work. So what you want to do is you want to exercise the muscles so it can work. Okay? So I would say you should post in different times. You should post, oh, I'm going to try posting in 10 a.m., I'm going to try posting 12 p.m., 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 5 p.m. What I tend to notice is people go on TikTok either like at the end of the day. So like after work is done, people will be scrolling on TikTok. But also you have to think about your audience too. Is your audience like nurses that work like overnight? Because if they do work overnight, then maybe they are, more available during the day, and maybe they're up in the night and then they have like actual free time. So you have to think about stuff like that. But for the most part, I would not stress too much about the times. I would just get to posting, and I would not let that hinder you from actually like posting. That's what I would say. And once you do start posting a lot, guess what? You are going to find that time. You're going to be like, oh, this is the jackpot time. But also, when you start posting a lot, TikTok actually gives you analytics to show you when is the best time to post. And this is the last question I'm going to answer, y'all. But so is the course focused more for Instagram, TikTok, or Facebook? It is for mostly, I would say, short form video. I would say it's mostly for short form video, because short form video is on the rise. And not only that, short form video is going to be the thing that's going to get people to know, like, and trust you way faster, and that is going to convert better than like pictures. Okay, consumers, viewers, they're getting like they want connection. They want actual people to talk to, right? And there's only so much that you can connect with a person through a photo. So it is more short form video focused. And then I also show you how to repurpose to Instagram, Facebook Shorts, YouTube, um, YouTube Shorts as well. Okay, so that's it. That's it. But I would say I talk a lot about TikTok, because I put TikTok as number one as the platform you should be focused on in terms of virality. because I talk about you should have 2 platforms you work on. Virality platform and nurturing platform. So that's that, y'all. If you want to get access to the course and see for yourself, see through the lessons, go ahead and do it. All you have to do is DM the word content on Instagram to Olivia Appleberry for a free content mini course. Alright? So, other than that, y'all, but hopefully, what are you this? Okay, Katie, come to back tomorrow. It's gonna be around the same time, and I will answer your question. But I gotta go to my next Zoom, y'all, because I'm already late. So I'm drinking coconut water, by the way. Go to San Diego Royalty. We're about to go on. Appreciate you, Katie. Thank you for joining, and I will see you guys literally in a couple minutes. San Diego Royalty for the live.
قسما بالله ما يبغى. ما عنده درع، ما عنده درع، ما في درع. رايك شو رايك باللايف؟ جاي من اللايف هذا بس كيف ضخم ما بعرف. ما انا حاط ايدي يعني. علق طور لا تقتلو. لا تقتلو. ليش بدي استناه يعني؟ لا تقتلو. Can I play with you guys? Wait, hold. Okay, after this room we can play with you, with me, okay? دمك. Okay. ما فيني. Just wait for give you my ID. غايس نقلنا ال ID تبعك. سمور نقلني اياه. سمور شوي. 515 8 5 صفر. ايه وفهمنا. ايه ايش هاد؟ 36 42 هاد ادمي that's my ID. ايش هذا؟ ليك هذا ليك تعرف يا حبيبي اذا بجيبك ولي انت يا ابو الله قسما بالله ما بستخدم سلاح ثاني. ما عنده خوذه ليك خوذته بيلعب ليك ايش هاد؟ طلع من الروم؟ لا لسه. You are very beautiful. اصبر نشوف النهاية. بس هذا نروح نلعبوا طول. ايش هاد يا زلمة؟ يا طب خلاص جي حمدي خسران. طلعني من اللعبة. يلا وين هذاك؟ Where are you؟ تاخذ اي دي. غايس نقلنا الاي دي تبعه. ليك كاتبه. نقلنا الاي دي تبعه. بلا مش الحال.
الساعة 4:00
لك مش الحال.